You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame. You wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl. You can keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me.
When that cell phone rings, time stops. It's the single second that years upon years of work have been leading toward, and the conversation that follows ends one chapter of a football life while beginning another.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey! Hey! What you done? The big of me, click. What's up, Bodie? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey! Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey! Let's go! Snap your fingers. Do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, go drop with it. Do a step with it, put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You got to like it.
Back now at Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Currently, it's the Steelers with the football as we get back into the action in quarter number 2. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete to his tight end fire move. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38.
And the Steelers.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And he finds Austin complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
To Calvin Austin. A gain of 14. First down, Pittsburgh.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Jonnu Smith from 21 yards away. And the Steelers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone, and with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Touchdown, incomplete. Good coverage here, forced the ball free, and it's second down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The offense on third down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. They'll drop the throw. Flushed out right. He's caught. He's able to get this one all the way past the 30. We saw plenty of throws like this in the Rose Bowl last fall. This one results in a first down. Airing it out deep for Woods. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. To the veteran, it's Robert Woods. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. A field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of it. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot. Maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're not going to have to.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. We get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm, throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're saying.
And we'll see if that continues. He'll lose a couple on what should be the final play of the first half. Halftime coming up. Let's get you downstate an hour or two to Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And we talked so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team.
Were you trying to get crazy with this, eh? Don't you know I'm loco?
The dream of reaching the NFL has been realized. But within this opening chapter, there is a message for every rookie. In the NFL, nothing is given. Everything must be earned.
check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts.
Welcome back to all of you joining us for this one. We'll pick up the action back in the second quarter. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
He was defended by Jamel Dean.
They'll try and throw it here. Caught in the hands of Flyer. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45 block with a new set of downs to boot.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Again, right side to Gainwell. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
ground later on will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's 2nd and 7. Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing off the play fake here. And he'll go down. The Bucs block pressure and got it. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Gainwell trying the right side. They're going to get him again. A couple of stops now. Brock they've made behind the line. They're going to force 4th down. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this 3rd quarter. To the air now on 1st and 10. Puts some power on a deep one left. That's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Moves to 2nd and 10.
Now looking to throw. Not enough on this one. Hits the turf instead of his man. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Here's a throw. Put some heat on this deep ball. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. They're stopping, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll throw it again. Has it on the slant. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. Steelers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And the touchdowns got to keep coming for them as they still trail here. Play action on 1st down. He fires one deep down the middle. In the double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Christian is in with the INT. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. The Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. The pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw.
This franchise considers him a key part of its future. In its present, though, he's going to have to earn his playing.
Your age ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister at with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck.
Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. We're in the first quarter of action, and it's the Steelers who have possession of the football. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there in the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
And they'll complete this one to Patterson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling, headed to an okay game.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That third down conversion good for 23.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback because instead of forcing something on third down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. DJ Waller got off his spot quickly and got to the quarterback.
Well, you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him
territory. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Calvin Austin from 4 yards out. And the Steelers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with the first down. He'll drop to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is taken in. It's complete. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 47 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. Pass complete. He's got Woods streaking across the field. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that'll make it 2nd down. Back to throw here. And it's caught. And it's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Pat Freiermuth. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, they have to be loving this start to the first quarter.
Well, the way that they're going, I mean, you're talking about 2 touchdown drives already. They feel very confident and feel like they have all the answers in this game. They're 1 point away from going.
Is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's thrown a couple of touchdown passes already in this first quarter and now looking for more as his guys begin 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. And this one is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
As he throws there, incomplete. Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again. Well, they have that one sneaked out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Running for the gun, Johnson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They'll set up a throw. Say it's incomplete. comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 33. He's a high draft pick, so maybe a bit of a mulligan, but you never want to throw a preseason interception, especially as a rookie.
No, but this is the time to do it, right? Let's get the kinks out. He's still got to learn how to read coverages, still has to learn the entire offense, has to see how he fits with the players around him. But bottom line is what you said right in the beginning. He's a high draft pick. They want him on the field sooner rather than later, so let's keep giving him some reps and seeing what they have.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. And he's connected on a couple of touchdown passes so far, but did have the interception on the previous drive as they begin here again with a first down. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get in.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight. So they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. He'll look to throw. Looking to stop for runs, and it's intercepted. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, Brandon, how many times have we talked to these rookies out there, and then we finally hear from them that the game slowed down and they're able to handle things? Not so far for this rookie, because right now, back-to-back drives, they picked him off. Not college football anymore. He's got to find a way to handle what these defenses throw at him.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. All in check, I got that head nod. Your neck, you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I get the record, that's word on my seed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. When you're ready for it, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide knockouts make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we blow some man, Jordan, now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. This two baby like Q-tip, at least I need. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed more dynamic flows and need. Need more information, homeboy, than just weed. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble, that's my duty, let my seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct.
Not every Hall of Fame career begins with a superstar debut. Many faces in Canton needed time before they got on the field. Such is how his career is destined to begin.
from the 38 now. Here's second down and 7. Throwing now from the gun. He finds Austin with the ground. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
That's a gain of 6.
Should be third. They need 1.
Third and 1.
They'll try and run it here with Wallace. He will have the Steelers first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
Gain of 8. That's another Steelers first down.
They'll throw out of the gun. This is intercepted. And the Seahawks will take over here just past the 30.
I think you chalk this one up like to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Everyone's...
Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. Greg, when you step back and look at this AFC North, Baltimore and Pittsburgh, their rivalry now really for a couple of decades has in so many ways defined this division, and they set the tone for everything that happens when you are in an AFC North game.
When you talk about divisions having identities, they have their culture, really at the top, Baltimore and Pittsburgh kind of want to play a similar style game, strong on defense, great run game. Obviously, Baltimore adds the extra element with Lamar Jackson. To me, the fascinating team, though, is what kind of jump can we expect from the Cincinnati Bengals?
I agree with you because if you think about the toughness and the physicality, Cincinnati can put up points in an electrifying fashion, and even the 1 year Cleveland was up near the top of the division, they did that as well. But you come back to the defensive side of the ball, and when I look at these teams, Greg, I just think, man, these are defenses that can stop anybody in the league, and that's where you've got to invest in this division.
Yeah, and I think that's what's so fascinating about Cincinnati is they're kind of the out.
Steelers offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got the veteran. That's Robert Wood. And he's going to be in the mouth just beyond midfield. To throw. This one, Austin.
Bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Huge mistake. Right in the head. It is intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 33.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop.
Steelers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. Well, Greg, as the season starts, really the season never ends. Think back to the schedule release, the draft has become this multi-day huge event. Green Bay crushed it with all the folks around the stadium in Lambeau, and some big names will be tied to that draft forever. A couple of the rookies that you've watched that are just sticking out of your mind, interested to see how they fit in the league as this season gets going.
You know, obviously so much attention around the quarterback position, and Cam Ward goes #1, and then obviously Shador and all the conversations around that as the draft unfolded. But I think a guy that's going to be fun to watch when you talk about fit, I think you look at Ashton Genty. He gets drafted by Vegas. He's now with the Raiders. Pete Carroll. It kind of has the feel like this.
He gets and to drop him for his first sack of the young season. The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do. Greg, as we get the season going, obviously the adjustment to last year's new kickoff rules in place. We talked to a lot of coaches during the year. Folks didn't seem too bothered about letting the other team have the ball at the 30-yard line after a touchback. But the 35-yard line, I don't know, does that feel any different to you?
You know, it does, and I think the part that people like is the impact that it's making on going forward on fourth down, not settling for field goals. Because remember, in the old days, if you got stopped inside the 5 or you scored inside the 5, it was all the difference of like, I kicked the touchback, they got the ball at 20. There wasn't that much of a spread. But now all of a sudden, is it in my best interest to settle for a field goal and kick off when I could give you the ball at the 35? Or even if I fail down there tight in the red zone on the 3, you now possess the ball inside your own 5-yard line. So I think that's an element now that's causing offenses to go for more touchdowns, kick less field goals, because the ensuing kickoff is giving my opponent the ball in much more favorable territory.
You know, the other rule that is adjusted overtimes in the regular season when you're playoff overtime, each team getting the ball. I'm so happy, Greg, because it just felt so incomplete when a team got to overtime, but then their offense, which may be the best part of the team, never got on the field.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And you hear everyone say, oh, well, just get a stop. Well, you know, it's that legendary game between Mahomes and Josh Allen where neither team stopped anyone. It was just an offensive touchdown festival. So you won a coin toss and you get the ball. Well, the other team's defense hadn't gotten a stop the whole game. If Josh Allen got the ball first, he probably would have scored on a walk-off. So I love the idea of both teams getting the ball. If a game is good enough to go to overtime, let's finish it. We don't need to be in a rush. There's no curfew. Let's let the guys finish it on the field. A lot more similar to how the regular game goes and not have significantly different game flow come over.
Second and 7. He'll drop to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Big play coming up. This is third down. This one off the floor. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
That's another Pittsburgh Steeler.
One is in for a touchdown. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter. And now just Steelers offense make their way out to take over once more. So, Greg, the home opener after winning on the road, I know you've said it a bunch, there's a different satisfaction for a team to go on the road and get a win. So it's got to feel good to start your home season at 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, everyone loves to play week 1 at home. Your fans are into it. Hope and the optimism of the season is at an all-time high. It doesn't always go that way. So they go on the road and they get a win. So now expectations coming back to your home field, your home crowd. Now everyone's really juiced up. So this is going to be a great environment, a great week 2 opportunity for them to not only start 2-0, but to get to 1-0.
High game, fourth quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to first and goal. There's a short one caught by Fryermuth. And the tackle is made at about the 6. Now, second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
A massive play here. Late, tie game, third down. This one is caught by Scarano. So it comes down to a 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55.
I'll pick up
Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. To throw. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Deep, there's Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. For Metcalf, 48 TD grabs in 6 years with Seattle. That is 1st with Pittsburgh. Steelers offense ready to take over once again. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts, so just one kneel down and then time to shake hands. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it.